Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free Steam title that you can pick up right now, and it's a pretty good one. Like, this is one of the better game offers on Steam, directly available on Steam, so we'll highlight that. We'll highlight the sequel being at an awesome historic low price point as well, and I think, you know, as far, obviously, free game's a free game, but this historic low is kind of insane, so we'll talk about that as well, and some other great deals that are live on Steam right now, so more on those at the end of this video. But right off the top, SteamWorld Dig is available free over on Steam. Very positive reception on this one. 5,800 reviews, 94% positive, so yes, it is just shy of the overwhelmingly positive threshold. SteamWorld Dig is an action-adventure puzzler with strong Metroidvanian influences set in the SteamWorld universe. You'll need to dig deep into the earth, gather resources to upgrade your tools and abilities, take on enemies, solve challenging puzzles, and uncover the secrets to save a dying town. The game has been received rather well, 76 on Metacritic. Set in a Western steampunk-inspired world, you control a robot named Rusty who embarks on a journey to uncover the secrets of a long-abandoned underground town. As you dig through the earth, you'll gather resources like ores and gems, which can be used to upgrade your abilities and tools to help you go faster and deeper. But don't think that'll be easy. As you descend into the depths, you'll encounter a variety of enemies, environmental hazards, and puzzles that'll put you and your trusty pickaxe to the test. Key features note: an underground world full of secrets, treasures, and terror, captivating 2D hand-drawn environment, story-rich narrative with a colorful cast of characters, randomly generated and immersive mind maps, challenging and fun gameplay, and an updated release here, available totally free, added to your library, and then it'll be yours to own forever. So definitely check that out. Again, as far as freebies on Steam goes, the standard is fairly low a lot of the times. You know, the freebies on Steam are certainly no Epic Games Store freebies. Remember, it works differently as far as Epic Games freebie. Epic Games pays publishers and developers to put their games available for free. Steam, it's of their own volition, and they just give it away for free as an act of goodwill or to promote another game, whatever the case may be. So comparing the two, it's kind of apples and oranges, but I digress. You guys, at the end of the day, care about the games themselves, and I feel like SteamWorld Dig is one of the better ones that we've gotten. And speaking of SteamWorld Dig, SteamWorld Dig 2 at a historic low price point, an awesome price point at that, 94% off for $1.19. I remember right when SteamWorld Dig 2 came out, and it was getting stellar reviews, and it was a really, really well done Metroidvania. I just think the reality is the Metroidvania market is so competitive with a lot of top-level games that even quality titles like a Guacamelee or a SteamWorld Dig 2, they don't get as much attention as they deserve. Maybe a similar quality level game in a different genre would get that level of attention, but man, Metroidvanias just have a lot of high quality games. But SteamWorld Dig 2 seemingly did well enough. $1.19 for it is also a tremendous deal. This one has an 85 on Metacritic versus the 76 of the first game. SteamWorld Dig is back. Dig deep, gain riches, and unearth the terrors of the underworld in this platform mining adventure influenced by classic Metroidvania style games. Great visual style, combat dangerous enemies at every turn of the underworld, twisted paths including shadowy creatures and the haunted remains of an ancient electrical thread. Upgrade your gear to forge deeper into the earth and take on bigger challenges. Swing across large chasms with your hookshot and fly through caves with the jet engine. And finally, learn the truth about your long-lost friend. Again, really, really well received. $1.19 for that. Definitely a worthwhile deal. All right, moving on from those two. Again, SteamWorld Dig 2, outstanding deal. SteamWorld Dig 1, available free. Want to cover some deals that I think are quite good as well. My Hero 1's Justice 2 is 88% off for $4.79. Now, this is for the base game. The game's got a ton of DLC, like 9 different DLC packs, and then there's other content as well. The Ultimate Edition is available for $19.99, and that gets you both Season Passes, Season Pass 1 and 2. Look, the base game for $4.79 I think is quite good. I was a huge My Hero My Hero Academia fan growing up. Given that this anime started 26, I mean, growing up, I was 20 years old when this was airing, but you get the idea. I loved My Hero Academy when it was initially airing. I watched Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 as they were airing. Fell off. I know the general story, and I know the ending isn't, people aren't crazy about the ending. I believe the anime is wrapping up. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I always like the IP, and as an arena fighter, I think this is a pretty stylish one. And yeah, if you're a fan, you'll probably have a good time with it. Not something to take too seriously, but for $4.79, certainly do think that's a pretty good deal. So check that out. Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition is 40% off for $36. Man, I love Horizon. Horizon to me is like for me, comfort food of video games. Is it perfect? No, but I absolutely love the world from a visual standpoint and just the idea. Narratively, I love the first game. I thought Zero Dawn was an incredible game from a narrative standpoint, and that game, I think from a gameplay standpoint and world standpoint is pretty good. Forbidden West, I think from a visual standpoint, gameplay standpoint, is a gigantic step up from Zero Dawn. Unfortunately, narratively, I feel like we go totally awry with this one in the second half of the game. You're dealing with a game that you have robo-dinos in that. It's gonna get a little crazy, but I just was not a fan of the direction that Forbidden West took. Still, love the game. I'm really excited to see what they do with Horizon 3 and where they take the story. It is wrapping up the trilogy, so that'll be... You know, it just sucks that gaming these days, it takes us like 15 years to wrap up a trilogy, because I don't think Horizon 3 is going to come out until like 2030, maybe 2028 at the earliest, and then, you know, the PC release is going to be 2030, so it's just, you know, that's a little bit of a bummer, but nonetheless, Forbidden West offers a lengthy experience, $36, and you also get the Burning Shores expansion, which it was pretty good, not amazing, but pretty good. It takes place after the main story, so you beat the main story, then you jump into Burning Shores, and again, one of the most technically impressive video games that you are ever going to play. At least you're going to currently play. I mean, in 30 years, it might not look that crazy, but man, the game is gorgeous. And at this point, the game is 3 years old, and it still looks... I mean, 3 years isn't a long time, but you get the idea. Even compared to the new games coming out today, I feel like Forbidden West is right up there as... You could make an argument, honestly, the best-looking game that is out currently. I don't think that's too big of a stretch. Really enjoyed it, but again, narratively, I thought it fell off kind of a cliff in the second half. We'll see where they go in game number 3. Moving on from that, we do have the Far Cry franchise sale. You got everything Far Cry on sale. Far Cry 5 for $8.99 is quite good. Far Cry 4 for $5.99. Far Cry 3 for $4.99 really took the franchise to another level as far as that's concerned. Far Cry Primal is $7.49. And you do have Far Cry and Far Cry 2, $2.99 a pop. I know some people absolutely love Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 1, but Far Cry 3, let's be honest, did elevate the notoriety of the franchise. But at this point, Far Cry's kind of gone a little bit samey and has fallen victim to a lot of the typical Ubisoft game design flaws, but it is what it is. Far Cry franchise sale live right now. And lastly, Black Myth Wukong is 20% off for $48. Thought I would reiterate this. This is one of those games that's going to hold up in price for a very long time, much like the Helldivers 2s of the world. The Stellar Blades, I think, is going to hold up in price. A lot of games that have built a lot of goodwill with their audience have the ability to retain a higher price point. It's different than like a Ubisoft game where Ubisoft is clowned on so much that they put their games on sale very, very quickly. And they have all of the live servicey elements ingrained in their games. Black Myth Wukong, it's not like it's a game that's trying to sell you a lot of content or anything like that. And it's received as a premium experience, so they can charge a premium price point. 20% off. Decent little discount, $48 on that, so have a gander at that. I assume a lot of you guys already picked it up, but, you know, for a lot of people, it was their 2024 game of the year. I wouldn't go that far, but, you know, challenging action games really aren't my cup of tea, but I still enjoyed Black Myth from the standpoint of a setting, ambiance, all of those elements. That is really what draws me into the more challenging action games. I thought Black Myth Wukong knocked it out of the park as far as that's concerned, but that'll do it for me. Again, SteamWorld Dig available free right now over on Steam. Go check that out. Insane historical low offer on SteamWorld Dig 2. $1.19 on that is insane. Definitely pick that up, and a lot of other great deals available right now. Links to everything, as always, will be in the description box below. Certainly some other good deals ahead of the Steam Summer Sale. I think that My Hero 1's Justice 2 deal is low-key a banger. Horizon Forbidden West, really did enjoy that game, although, you know, narratively fell off. Far Cry sale, Black Myth Wukong, some good stuff all around. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.